Hi P6 pupils, this is our second video for speeds. Now we're going to work on more examples. Let's read through this question. Mr. Wang was traveling from town A to town B. After driving for 2/5 of the journey at a speed of 100 kilometers per hour, he reduced his speed to 75 kilometers per hour for the rest of the journey. Town A was 150 kilometers from town B. For what distance did he travel at the speed of 100 kilometers per hour? How long did he take for the whole journey? What was his average speed for the whole journey? Now, as usual, you may pause the video right now, and then once you are done with the question, you can continue to play the video. Alright, P6 pupils, we are back again. Have you finished the question? Now, I have once again drawn the distance line. This time round, look at this. Town A, town B, the distance apart is 150 kilometers as mentioned down here. Town A was 150 kilometers from town B. Now, then look at this. They say, after driving for 2/5 of the journey. When you see 2/5 means there are a total of 5 parts of a journey. So you look at this, I'm actually cut that up into 5 parts. First part, second, third, fourth, fifth. So it's like cutting up into 5 equal units, okay? And then they mentioned the first 2 units, 100 kilometers per hour. So look at this, first unit, second unit, the speed is 100 kilometers per hour. And then he reduced his speed to 75 kilometers per hour for the rest, means the other 3/5, right now? So 3 units. 1, 2, 3, 3 units, 75 kilometers per hour. So then after that, of course, let's take a look at the question, part A. For what distance did he travel at the speed of 100 kilometers per hour? Oh, this is simple. 150 kilometers is for 5 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's divide that by 5. And then we get a 30, right now. Then after that, we got to find out these two, right now, because they want 100 kilometers per hour is 2/5 of the journey. So 30 times 2, 60. So we got our answer for part A. Now 60 watts, 60 kilometers, because we are talking about distance. Look at that, okay, distance. Then part B, let's take a look at the question. Question B, how long did he take for the whole journey? How long? Long means not distance, it's talking about time. Okay, to find out about time, first of all, you need to know the distance for these first 2 parts and the distance for the next 2 parts, because only when you know the distance for the next 2 parts, then you can find the time for the first 2 parts of the journey. Then for the next 3 parts of the journey, you can calculate that. That is actually 90 kilometers. With 90 kilometers and the speeds, and then you will be able to find the time for the next 3 parts of the journey. Then after that, you can just simply add them up, right now. So let's find out the first 2 parts of the journey. At the speed of 100 kilometers per hour, the distance traveled is 60 kilometers. Now, do not forget, always draw your triangle by the side, and then you'll never go wrong, right now, okay? So to find our speed, so write down the formula, distance divided by time. Now distance is 60. We need to find time. I'm sorry. So to find time, distance divided by speed. Okay, so sorry. Distance is 60. Now the speed is 100. Now, if you press the calculator, you'll probably get this 0.6. Okay? Now 0.6 means 0.6 hours. That is perfectly fine. You can leave it as it is right now, okay? And then after that, let's find out the other 3 parts of the journey. So same thing, we're going to use the same formula. Distance, time equals to distance over speed. Distance, 90. Speed, 75. Now let's find out using our calculator. You can use your calculator to do that as well. Nothing wrong with that, because this is your second part of the question. Paper 2, 1.2. Now, you can now proceed to add them up right now. Okay, so you could do this. 0.6 plus 1.2, you get 1.8. Now 1.8 hours. Now, if they ask for hours and minutes, now then you need to leave it in hours and minutes. If they did not say that, you can actually leave it in hours. Now, then you say, Teacher Patrick, then can I leave it in fractions? Yes, perfectly all right. So you can leave your answer in this 1.8 hours, or you can say 1 hour, 1 hour. Okay, if you really want to convert, okay, if you really want to convert, eight over 10 times 6, 4 over 5 hours, okay, or 1 hour 48 minutes. Now, we will be able to accept all three answers, but I will really strongly suggest if they did not ask you to leave your answer in hours and minutes, do not do that. Okay, otherwise your conversion may be wrong sometimes and then you make your careless mistakes. If the question is very specific, they say leave your answer in hours and minutes, then you do that. Okay. Now then, of course, we got to do our third part of the question. Third part of the question say what was the average speed. To find the average speed, do you still remember we learned about total distance divided by total time taken. Remember that? So to find speed, distance over time, distance is 150. Okay, and then of course, to find your time taken is given to you in 1.8 hours. So you can just put divide by 1.8 and then 150 divided by 1.8. And then you get this. Now, if you press your calculator, you'll probably get 83.33333333. Now, don't do that. Remember what I told you? Always leave it in fractions. And then you say, is it possible to leave it in fractions? Yes, it is perfectly alright. Okay, so the answer for part C would then be 83 and 1/3 kilometers per hour. Now, do you understand this now?